What's up, guys? I'm back with even more Madden 15 information. I'm telling you, I'm dropping these things in abundance today. So if you're new, go on ahead and hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you're not going to want to miss any of this information, especially if you're a Madden head. In this video, I'm going to talk about the defense, and I'm going to read from you some of the inserts that I've found on Operation Sports. And you can find these on Operation Sports, Kotaku, Good Guys Gaming. There are tons of places where you can find this stuff. But I'm going to kind of center it all here. Now let's talk about the defense. This video is going to be specifically about the defense. I'm going to read what I see here. I'm going to give my opinions and thoughts on it just a bit after. Player Sense 2.0 is what they're going to be calling this one. Zone and man coverage improvements. This is one of the things that I personally harp on, but let me save my own stuff for after. Zone coverage ratings now have a bigger impact on how quickly defenders break on throws. Defenders with higher ratings in zone coverage will react much quicker to throws. Defenses are now smarter when it comes to going for a swat versus an interception or tackle. This improved logic will be broken down by player traits. Now, real quick before I keep going, let me go on ahead and give my quick opinion about this. This is a much needed improvement, and I hope that it actually works and plays out. Because you can have guys in zones and they'll just play that zone but won't necessarily play the player that comes into that zone. They'll just be there. And if you have a guy that's highly rated, he may react to the ball, he may react to the player. But oftentimes they're just ragdolls. They're just there to be a decoy to stop the offense from, or to kind of bait the offense into not going into that zone. So now they're saying that players with higher ratings in the zone coverage will react much quicker to throws. They didn't mention runs there, but they'll react quicker to throws. I hope that we'll see a huge difference between somebody like, I'm going to use a Colt, Pat Angerer, and Patrick Willis. I want to feel the difference in that. So hopefully by them saying that, we'll actually see the difference. But by the history of Madden, I have my doubts. Improvements have also been made to zone defenders responsible for the flats. Some things to look out for include smarter principles, no more out route abuse. Thank you! They have it in parentheses, no more out route abuse. I don't even need to give my opinion. You guys have heard it enough. Improved head tracking on all players. Increases in press and chuck interactions between DBs and wide receivers, as well as better pursuit and tackling ability. Pursuit needs to be improved. And not just one defender, all of them. I don't want to see a ball carrier running upfield and then the defender running parallel and then trying to beeline toward him. A pursuit is always angle. That's why it's called the pursuit angle. It's not pursuit, run parallel with him and then try to cut in. No, that's not pursuit. And you don't do it with one player because that's how you... As long as they notice that there's a problem with the pursuit angle, which they had problems with pursuit angles last year, and they said, hey, we improved pursuit angles. And they did get better because they were horrible. They did get a little better, but it's still a bit stupid. Hopefully it's not BS this year. Tackling ability, I don't have many problems with the tackling ability this year. I think that the tackling was pretty spot on, so nothing to say there. Man coverage ratings have also been tweaked to impact how much separation receivers are able to get on cuts in their routes, resulting in improved behavior of the defender. New to Madden 15 is the addition of disguised defenses, where opposing secondaries will show you one coverage but give another. First, let me tackle that last sentence and then I'm going to get to the one previous. That's bullshit. We were able to, one of the things that they pitched to us last year was being able to disguise defenses. So we already have that in the game. We already have it. So I don't know why they're trying to put that there to make it seem like it's new. It's not new. We already have disguised defenses. It's whatever. That's BS. Man coverage. I like the line that they have here that has been tweaked to impact how much separation receivers are able to get on cuts on their routes. The biggest concern And the thing that they're probably talking about here is when it comes to those out routes and when it comes to those curl routes and when it comes to those corner routes, receivers get so much separation, and it's not even about the speed. I had a Rod Woodson covering a Donald Penn, and a corner route would get 10 yards of separation. It's ridiculous. And Rod Woodson is a guy that has great coverage. We need to see that. And I was in man defense, by the way. So I hope that they stick to those words. I really, really do. Here's a new section. Real at 2.0. The Madden development team continues to improve the decision-making of computer-controlled players. Thanks to Real AI, it's not Real at, it's Real AI. Real AI 2.0, computer quarterbacks understand different passing concepts and will read defenders before making correct throws. They'll audible and call hot routes based on the Real AI, and also have improved logic for handling pressure in the pocket. Actually, this is kind of on the offensive side, but I'll go on ahead and say something about that. This right here mainly pertains to when you're playing offline and you're playing against the CPU. That's what this is about. I do like that they'll actually adjust now depending on your defense, which should make all Madden a bit harder for us, because all Madden and Madden 25 was just atrocious. It was way too easy. Way too easy. 25 to 70, what is it, 25 to 75? Those sliders are way too easy. So with the quarterback being able to, hot route and change plays and things like that, much needed. I welcome that. War in the trenches. Pre-play fidgets is what they're calling this one. The improvements are obvious before the ball is even snapped, as new animations replicate a pre-play behavior in the NFL line of scrimmage. Each position group has their own unique set of fidgets animations to prepare them for the snap of the ball. I wonder what they're talking about here, but let's continue to read on. Power pass rush. In Madden 15, players can now trigger pass rush moves by pressing the X square button. And that's not a combination. X or square button, meaning X for Xbox and square for PlayStation buttons, while engaged with a blocker. Finally, we get to fight off a blocker. These moves used to be triggered by flicking the right thumbstick, which sometimes felt unresponsive. With the new controls, players will have more control and ability to get off of blocks. Use these moves with powerful linemen such as J.J. Watt, Chris Long, and Julius Peppers. Finesse pass rush. I'm pretty sure that all of this stuff is going to be self-explanatory. Like finesse pass rush is going to be like the spin and the swim move, but let me just read it and see if that's what they're going to say. Power rushers aren't the only guys getting love, as finesse pass rushers moves have also been improved. Players can now press the A or X buttons while engaged to trigger finesse pass rush moves from players such as Cameron Wake and Brian Arakpo. Okay, so they didn't say what the moves are, but that's pretty much what a finesse move is. Off the line. Some of the NFL's best pass rushers, such as Robert Quinn, Robert Mathis, Von Miller, use their quick first step to get off the ball and gain advantage by timing the snap. Now it's possible in Madden 15 as players can make successful or unsuccessful speed rush moves by pressing the RT at the correct time during the snap. However, mistiming the move will result in a slow first step and a win for the blocker, or eventually an offsides penalty. Nice, okay. But whatever. Disengagement and contain. Contain the scrambling abilities of quarterbacks like Robert Griffin III or Colin Kaepernick by keeping them in the pocket and getting them off blocks when it comes to leaving the pocket. New quarterback contain rush logic and animations have been added so that defenders will pressure the quarterback while keeping them outside the pocket contained. Pass rushers can now easily disengage by pressing the A or X button and moving the left stick away from the blocker. Playing defense offers much more control and responsiveness when attempting to get off of blocks. Now, I wish they didn't specifically single out the D line, Now, I'm sure that you can use this with the secondary and with the linebackers, but I wish they, kind of said it, because just reading that, and probably because this is war in the trenches, which is, the D-line and the O-line. But it'd be okay if they said that it works with the linebackers in the secondary. Furthermore, I want to talk about the contain. I hope that the contain actually does keep the quarterback in the pocket, because when it comes to AI logic, you could kind of get around that, especially a quarterback spy. Quarterback spies do absolutely nothing. If a person attacks a quarterback spy, they're going to get around them. Most guys are a little scared of a quarterback spy, so they'll stay put. But experienced guys will run right around them and they won't even move. So they said logic. I hope that they're not BSing around. The rest of the stuff in this article right here is about the offense, so I will be doing that in another video. But you have my opinions. You have some of the facts that they laid out there. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Like the video, and once again, if you're new, go on ahead and hit that subscribe, because we got tons more to go.